Thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. GTA 6 is pretty much on everyone's mind right now. In just under a year's time, everyone will be returning to Vice City for the first time in over 20 years. But what if Vice City wasn't the only place that we could be returning to? Ever since Trailer 2, a new theory has been going around about the hinted return of Liberty City and the introduction of a new state, Gloriana. And to be honest, there's actually a lot more clues to this theory than you might think. Mountains in a mountainless state, Liberty City being mentioned more times than I can count, and these locations already being mentioned in the leaks. So today, we will go over and show you why so many people believe that we could be seeing Liberty City and Georgia in GTA 6. Liberty City is arguably the most recognizable location in the GTA franchise. It has appeared in more GTA games than any other map and was the first location featured in the new HD era in 2008. Georgia, on the other hand, is a completely new place that we have yet to visit in the franchise's 27-year history. So the real question is, why do so many people think that we are going to be seeing Liberty City and Georgia in GTA 6? I had briefly touched on this topic in my Trailer 2 analysis videos, and while I was quite skeptical about one of these locations being there, I was pretty confident that the other has already been shown to us. So to start, we will first look at the one that I am almost 100% confident being in the game already, and that is Georgia. But quickly before we get into that, do you like high action fights? Are you a fan of blowing up tanks and planes? Then look no further than today's sponsor, War Thunder. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game that's free to play on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, or even mobile devices now by using the links in my pinned comment or video description. War Thunder is absolutely packed with insane features like extremely detailed hitboxes for realistic fights, a super impressive damage X-ray view, in-depth customization, and a game mode for every type of player. New and returning players on PC and consoles that haven't played in the last 6 months will also receive a massive bonus pack across all platforms that includes multiple premium vehicles, the exclusive vehicle decorator, Eagle of Valor, 100,000 Silver Lions, and 7 days of a premium account. This bonus pack is only available for a limited time only, so make sure to sign up today to make sure you don't miss out on this amazing offer. Thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring this video, and now let's get back to it. Georgia, or Gloriana as it's mentioned in the trailers, is most definitely making a debut in GTA 6, and it's all because of one location that Rockstar has already shown us, Mount Caliga. We all know that Leonida, the fictional state that houses Vice City, is the GTA version of Florida, and Florida in the real world is known for many things. The Florida Everglades, beautiful Florida weather, and most importantly, Florida Man incidents.
The Florida man is facing serious charges for igniting a homemade pipe bomb.
But one thing in particular that Florida is definitely not known for is having mountains. Florida is a very flat state. In fact, it is actually considered to have the lowest natural elevation high point out of every state in the United States. So then if that's the case, then what the hell is Mount Caliga doing here? This is where Gloriana or Georgia comes into play. If you're from the US, then you probably already know that Georgia is known for its vast mountain range and lush looking scenery. And what makes it even better is that Georgia is the northmost neighboring state with Florida, which is why the mapping project has Mount Caliga pegged towards the northernmost part of the map. Now, as the GTA 6 community does, a lot of people have pointed out that from the small amount of pictures that we have of Mount Caliga, it bears a very striking resemblance to a place in Georgia called Providence Park. And when you look at the pictures side by side, it's hard to argue otherwise. So we have a mountain in what's supposed to be a mountainless state, and a striking resemblance to a place already in Georgia. But what if I told you that even before we saw the pictures of Mount Caliga, we already knew that Georgia was featured in the game in some way? Back in September of 2022, a relatively small leak appeared that gave us a little bit of info about GTA 6. That was sarcasm, by the way, the dude is legit in jail. But in these leaks, we learned quite a bit about some of the locations we should be expecting to see in GTA 6, and one of those locations was Georgia. The leaked document clearly says that it seems that Rockstar have brought down and featured locations from Georgia, including a prison and mountain ranges not present in the real-world Florida. Now, the prison I don't think we've seen yet, but the mountain range can only be one place, Mount Caliga. I think where people are getting confused with this whole theory is that it's not going to be that all of Georgia is going to be present. It won't be an entirely new state in the game, or at least at the start, but rather a select few locations that are brought down by Rockstar into Leonida. So I think that should be enough to convince you that Georgia will be shown for the first time in GTA history. But now, we have to talk about a location that we are all too familiar with. First, let's look at all of the different teases that Rockstar has shown for Liberty City already. We know that Lucia grew up in Liberty City before making her way to Leonida. We saw a license plate that is from Liberty City, and we also found a biker that is wearing a Liberty City Cycles hat. The biggest clue being Lucia growing up in Liberty City, obviously meaning it plays a big role in her story, the same way North Yankton played a part in GTA 5 with Michael and Trevor. Now, normally teases like this wouldn't be enough for us to pay much mind to it, but that is until you realize that as far as we know, there hasn't been any references to GTA 5 San Andreas that we found in the trailer or screenshots yet. So it's definitely suspicious for there to be so many different references to Liberty City. And when you factor in what happened at the beginning of this year, it's no wonder this theory came up. In January of 2025, Rockstar made a point to take down a highly popular mod for GTA 5 called the Liberty City Preservation Project. This mod brought a revamped Liberty City map to GTA 5 for anyone to visit. This map was then taken down a few weeks later by Rockstar for violating their modding TOS, but I'm sure you're about to see where I'm going with this. A lot of people have come up with the theory that the reason they were so aggressive in taking the map down was because they're planning on using Liberty City in GTA 6. Now trust me, even I love a good theory here and there, but this is a little bit of a reach for me. Do I personally think that Liberty City will be visible in GTA 6 at launch? Absolutely not. But that doesn't mean I'd count it out for good. Remember, the first leaked info that we ever received for GTA 6 all the way back in 2018 told us that it was meant to feature parts of South America. This was later said to be scrapped due to limitations, but an evolving map would instead become the focus, as stated by Tom Henderson, who is a well-known insider. With the lifespan that GTA 6 is expected to have, map expansions don't even seem remotely out of the norm for GTA 6, since we've already seen it with the introduction of Cayo Perico in GTA Online. So what if Liberty City is meant to be coming later or in an incomplete way? And I have a few theories for how this could work. My first theory is that Liberty City will be featured in GTA 6 as a flashback for Lucia's life. We know that Lucia went to prison fighting for her family, and it's implied from her growing up in Liberty City that this is where her family could be. So I can definitely see a situation where Rockstar gives us a flashback to Lucia's life in Liberty City, similar to something like Prologue in GTA 5. In fact, something like this was actually done over 20 years ago. In GTA San Andreas, there was a mission called St. Marco's Bistro, which had you fly from Las Venturas to Liberty City to take out a bunch of members of the Forelli family. It was an extremely small section of the map that you could explore, but the fact that it was done at all shows that Rockstar has the potential to give us a snippet of the map for a mission of Lucia's early life. And my second theory is that it could be a future DLC. Despite us being done super dirty by Rockstar for not giving us single-player DLC in GTA 5, I hold out a lot of hope that they won't make the same mistake with GTA 6, and judging from what I said about Lucia growing up in Liberty City, this leaves potential for an early story of Lucia's upbringing to take place in a Liberty City DLC, where hopefully the full map would be included afterwards. So obviously this is all speculation on my part, but So far, there has been too many references to Liberty City for us to simply ignore. But until we get the game, we will have to wait and see. Once again, a huge shout out to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. You can download War Thunder for free on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and even mobile using the links in my pinned comment or video description. And remember, if you're a new or returning player that hasn't played in the last 6 months, you will also receive a massive bonus pack across PC and consoles, including multiple premium vehicles and other goodies. And it's available for a limited time, so make sure you don't miss it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace!